Can you tell us a little bit what Aleva do?
Aleva is developing electrodes for neuromodulation in general and more specifically for deep brain stimulation. Deep brain stimulation is a technology that helps patients in Parkinson's disease, for example, essential tremor, dystonia or depression. And the current system, in our view, are actually lacking sophistication at the electrode level, which is where you have where the magic is between the tissue and the machine. So we're really focusing on this type of technology.
Is this the pre-value of Aleva that other companies don't do?
Their DBS system existing. I mean, to date, more than 100,000 patients have been implanted. But the technology is working well, but it's still not at the level that people are expecting. Only 50 to 60% of the symptoms are eliminated, and we can do much better than that. And one of the limitations is actually the electrodes that people have been using, neurosurgeons and companies have developed, that are totally unsophisticated, I should say. And this is where actually we believe we will add value.
And how did the idea of Aleva came up?
Aleva is a spin-off of the EPFL. It was made, the work, which was a PhD work of André Mercanzini, who is really the brain behind this project, was done in the lab of Philippe Renaud, who, by the way, has made more than 14 startups out of his lab, so it's a very good laboratory. And the idea was to leave the academic world and to go into the startup world, just because you don't do development in the university. In the university you do discoveries, basic research. So when you want to really bring an idea down to the market, there is a step that you need to take, and this step is obviously creating a startup, getting the funding, and then developing your product.
Okay, so leaving the university but staying there at the EPFL site, is it an advantage for you?
Yeah, we keep the interaction with the EPFL, not talking about the environment and the fact that you have other companies that can help you on on this and that. But the fact that we're close to the EPFL means that we're keeping the ties with the institution. And also we can use facilities such as the clean room or other things that we need on a monthly basis or on a quarterly basis or God knows when.
How do you see the future of Aleva in maybe 5 or 10 years?
I believe that the role of startup companies is really to do this between basic research and product, and it's not to bring the product to the market. That's my personal belief. And as a CEO, I don't have the profile of a CEO that builds multi-billion companies, because I don't think this is what we should do. What we should do is really bring this idea, valorize, and then put it in the hands of people that have an experience of finalizing the product, that have the network for marketing and sales and all these things. So if I had to dream out loud, I'd say that Aleva in 5 years will be part of a large group and will stay as a defined entity developing new products and new application for MEMS technology. Sorry.